good, you guys? Welcome back to the first official, podcast of the Talking Star Wars network, or whatever I'll call it. I'm as always your host, Shannon. Yesterday was kind of like the introduction thingy, and I originally wanted to record like these stories yesterday, but why not? Here, I'll fix this up a little bit. Yeah, there you go, much better. So we have got like a little bit of news. We may even get more soon. That Harvey Dent is going to be in the Batman Part 2, and that his role could be played by Marvel's Sebastian Stan. This is perfect casting. Like, this is like a fan art, but I could definitely see it coming. But like, there's like a few questions involving his character or his involvement. Like, is he going to be a post-credit? Like, I believe Joker was in the Batman Part 1. Right. Plus, like, you have to think about this. Sebastian probably has other projects, not including the Marvel films, and his career done for Marvel. Like, is Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, or whatever you want to call him, is his character gonna, like, die in Avengers Doomsday? Because, like, I could probably see that, especially depending on, like, how big of a role he could have. Now, it's rumored that he's playing Harvey Dent, so it's like, if it's somebody else like Mr. Freeze or something, I guess it depends on the level of the role. But, like, rumors are going on that it's Harvey Dent, who could potentially become Two-Face. I mean, they could change it up somehow, or, like, his backstory up. We may get more information on his character soon, or sooner than later, because, like, Scarlett Johansson, we don't know nothing about her character, but she is also in the Batman Part 2, which is funny, because they are both in Marvel. Maybe we'll get somebody else from another major franchise. Probably not Star Wars, unless we get Mark Hamill as, like, Mr. Dent, Harvey's dad. Like, I don't know any backstory on, like, Harvey Dent's family, besides, like, Harvey himself, more like what we know in the movies. Like, lawyer that got burned with acid by, the late great Val Kilmer's character in Batman Forever. And then I believe Heath Ledger set off a bomb or a fire or something in The Dark Knight, where it was like Aaron Eckhart or whatever, but Tommy Lee Jones' face got like acid on it, which made him. But maybe we'll have a different motive, right? Like, I'm hearing rumors, or speculation rather, that it could be I don't know how you pronounce his name in Avatar, but Stephen Lang, perhaps. But Mark Hamill would be funnier for Harvey Dent's dad, just because there's been a few, like, fan castings that Sebastian could be Luke Skywalker if they did a film between Episode 6 and Episode 7 of Star Wars. Like, some kind of story there. Like, maybe you could get, oh my god, I was almost like, what's his face from the It movies? Finn Wolfhard as Kylo Ren, like a younger Kylo. Maybe you could get some other people. I mean, timeline-wise, it probably would not make sense for one of the next stories. But, like, I've heard Millie Bobby Brown wants to be in a Star Wars movie. Stranger Things just ended. I think that she's, like, in her early 20s, like 20 or 21. So it's like, maybe they could do something. And then maybe get the guy that was in Solo, A Star Wars Story, got Alden Ehrenreich or somebody to be Han Solo even. If they wanted to do a film, like I said, in between 6 and 7, maybe. Because Millie does look like great Carrie Fisher a little bit. Like, there's a picture that I got. But yeah. I did an AI thumbnail for this, so it's like, it's going to be this picture or something. And then one of Scarlett Johansson as Catwoman, or Batwoman, even though we don't know who she is. And then there's one of Tom Cruise with the lightsaber. But why not probably include Millie, but I wonder what it would look like. Millie Bobby Brown in a Star Wars for an AI picture. Maybe I'll do that later, just for the fun, but I won't include it. Speaking of Star Wars, though, you guys, Tom Cruise has apparently, well, this is according to the director, Sean Levy, from Stranger Things, obviously, That's probably what's most notable for a few other projects, I'm sure. But he's going to do a Star Wars film next year. I believe it has already, like, finished shooting and stuff, and it's, like, in post-production. Like, editing, adding score, whatever. Wait, do we have a Star Wars celebration this year? Because, like, I forget. Because, like, if so, maybe we'll get a little, some kind of a tease there. If not, I could probably see it, like, Christmas time, like a December tease at some time. Because I believe it's May 28th, 2027, that Sean Levy's Star Wars Starfighter comes out. And the cast is incredible, okay? You got Ryan Gosling, you have Mia Goth, who's in a bunch of horror movies. You have, I'm gonna be like Matt Reeves one of these days, who does the Batman movies. The Batman movies. Get it? Matt Smith, Amy Adams. I think it's Aaron Pierre, who was in Mufasa, I believe, that Lion King sequel, prequel thingy. I don't think I've ever seen it. He's in the upcoming Green Lantern films as well, or the Green Lantern film as well, called Lanterns, I think. But let's go. But Tom Cruise has apparently shot a scene. Now, nobody knows really any details, like, will we see the scene in the movie? But Sean has apparently confirmed it. And it's going to be a lightsaber battle on water. This looks like it could be an AI kind of picture. Like one of these two, my glasses kind of hurt my ears a little bit. Like the edging. Like, this kind of part. Ow, sorry, I poked myself. But like this kind of part right here kind of like hurts my ears. Like maybe the glasses are like too tight or whatever. Or a little bit too tight, but like still perfect. But yeah, like my ears kind of goes like a little marking or a bruise at the back of my ear. But it kind of looks like Kenobi or something, which we know is untrue for this movie. Unless we get some certain character. Right. Because like this film is like 5 years after the events of episode 9, which is funny because never mind, episode 9 was like 2019, I think, because I feel like Mandalorian and Grogu was like 2 or 3 years later. And then yeah, but it's like maybe we'll see Grogu at some point in Sean's movie. I'm definitely gonna see it. I will probably do something similar to what I'm gonna do with the Scream 7. Like, I'll probably do an expectation kind of a thing before, like, outside the movie theater. Or, like, if I'm walking to the movie, like, close nearby, but, like, walking on the sidewalk thing and, like, looking around kind of thing to make sure I'm not walking into anybody or a sign or whatever. Like, probably outside the theater would be better. And I'll be like, hey, guys, I'm seeing. And I'll, like, hold up my phone and be like, where's Starfighter? But I'll also do, like, something similar to that for Scream 7. And I'll probably be like, I think that this person's the killer, for example. Right. If we don't see anybody familiar in the Star Wars movies, for example, I'll probably be like, maybe we'll get a cameo or something when I do the Star Wars Starfighter one. And then I'll probably do some kind of reaction to out of the movies. Like, my favorite kill for Scream 7, for example, is this. Or that. And, like, my favorite lightsaber duel or something is this. Or that. Like, it literally could be the water one for all I know. Or not. Speaking of Star Wars, though, let me just go into this random fan casting thing. Hold up, I have to cough for a second. But Millie Bobby Brown has always hinted that she wants to be in Star Wars. Maybe after this, I will see what she looks like in an AI version as Leia, or just like her in Star Wars. Because, like, somebody did a deepfake thing. Like, that's her, Millie Bobby Brown, 11 in Stranger Things. And then Carrie Fisher. I think that she would be perfect. Like I said, yeah. a movie in between Star Wars episodes 6 and 7 kind of thing. Like Sebastian Stan's probably the perfect age to be Luke Skywalker then. They can probably like touch on gray or a little bit of touch on like gray highlights or something. If they wanted to make Sebastian Stan look closer to the Mark Hamill version that we saw at the end of The Force Awakens or something, right? I mean, Sebastian could be busy though, like I said, Two-Face, Avengers, depending on if he dies or not. But, yeah. Like, I think Millie Bobby Brown does not even really need any makeup to be Leia. Maybe just, like, the hair, like, either extensions or something, but, like, boom, boom. Like, somebody did deep fake, even, of her as Leia. And then, I forget if I said it here or in a deleted video, because I live with my family, and, like, they kind of jump scared me for a second. But, Alden Ehrenreich would probably be my choice again for Han Solo, since he played him in Solo Star Wars Story. Or they probably could do an impersonator, a Harrison Ford one that I usually used to watch, Anthony Gruber, who was Harrison Ford's character in this film called Age of Adeline as well. And like he like looks like Harrison, like the face and stuff looks like Harrison Ford. But they never went with him for Solo, which probably would have been good. And then, like I said, back when I did the Sebastian Stan as Two-Face / Harvey Dent, I'm like Mark Hamill, right? And then, surprise, Luke Skywalker, Sebastian Stan. I swear to God, there's probably like a list somewhere of like characters that Sebastian Stan could be in Star Wars at one time, if you wanted to. And it's like, surprise. Actually, not quite surprise. I mean, you could probably do it, like I said. Okay, even like if you were to like appear in Mandalorian and Grogu, like that movie that comes out soon. I think soon. I know it's like this year and stuff. Maybe we could even see him in Starfighter. I know that Luke's dead. Sorry for Star Wars fans, like if I spoiled it or you guys are starting to get into it, but like Luke Skywalker is dead in The Force Awakens. The Last Jedi, I think it was. Yeah, you can see Forrest, where he turns into a ghost. And then episode 9, he's Forrest Ghost, along with late great Princess Leia. Spoilers, I guess, again, in case, even though it's been like 5 or 6 years since we last saw Star Wars, like the movies. Like the main movies, because I think Solo was like a few years ago, and Rogue One was around the time that Carrie Fisher died, I believe, because I feel like I remember me and one of my good friends named Madison, me and her seeing Rogue One, and I feel like Carrie Fisher had like suffered that heart attack or whatever it was, and then as soon as Rogue One was over, me and her family or whatever, we went to dinner, and we found out that Carrie Fisher had died. I feel like that was probably around Rogue One. Definitely after Star Wars Episode 7. Maybe even, like, when they were filming Episode 8. And then, like, any unused footage or something was probably there in that film. And then, yeah. But, yeah, I could see Sebastian Stan as Luke. I could even see a why did I call her that? Carrie Fisher's daughter, Billie Lourd, I think it is, being like a young Leia as well. I mean, she was her in the Rise of Skywalker flashback, I believe. But it's like, I could probably see her as well, maybe? I mean, she's played Leia before, like I just said. But it's like, I wonder, I guess it depends, like, how close, or if they would even touch it. I could see, like, Sebastian Stan maybe in a Jon Favreau or Dave Filoni maybe Star Wars movie. Dave Filoni maybe is apparently taking over Star Wars as soon as Kathleen Kennedy leaves. if we get like any more updates, like I think it's been rumored before that Kathleen was leaving and then she isn't, but apparently she may right now, or like the next batch of movies, maybe after the Sean Levy one. But or maybe they're gonna like test it out, like see how the multi film's gonna be, because I believe that they're still working on that multi one that's gonna include characters from like Ahsoka, Mandalorian, and Grogu, and them teaming up probably against Thrawn. Right. I'm gonna probably get going in the year, guys. I like have like a little headache, but like nothing serious. Probably from me not wearing my glasses, but because my ears kind of hurt. Maybe I'll do like another video tomorrow. Maybe like a Scream centered one though, because like that's really all I want to talk about right now. I do stuff that I usually want to talk about though. So it's like you probably want to see like any entertainment news besides like the Star Wars, besides Scream. Or probably any other, like, horror kind of content. Like, stuff that I've seen, like... I haven't seen 28 Days Later, like, those 28 movies. Like, the 28 days, 28 weeks, or whatever that franchise is, with Cillian Murphy in it. So it's like, I probably won't be reviewing them, or whatever, but probably for sure, like I said, Star Wars. Scream, Scary Movie... Any other franchises that I feel like. Maybe even like the Batman and maybe even trailer reactions I will do on the podcast as well, like just as like an episode. And maybe a discussion as well. Like I may put my Scream one. Like the trailer reaction / breakdown I think I did in October. I'll probably put that one on the podcast list. And yeah. Let me know what other topics you guys want me to talk about. Because, like, I will obviously open up the comments for these podcast things, and I can probably put, like, a list together. I have, like, Wheel of Names, so I can probably, like, quickly been like, well, this person, well, that person, whatever. I also do not, like, read comics or whatever, so, like, don't ask me of who else Sebastian Stan could be. Like, I feel like I said it. Mr. Freeze, maybe? Or somebody else that we have not seen yet. I mean, he's probably too old to be Bruce Wayne. Nightwing or whatever? Robin. Richard Grayson. I think it was like Zac Efron or somebody was rumored at one point. I could see Zac Efron though for like another movie. Not like a superhero one. Not really if you think about it, but like if you guys follow the series Friends or whatever, or know about the cast, I could see Zac Efron. I'm going off topic for a second, but as like Matthew Perry, a lot. I can see that, like him being Matthew Perry, and like about his addiction story, and probably something like in the future. Sort of like I think what they did with like Bohemian Rhapsody or Rocket Man. And maybe something that they'll do with Michael Jackson as well. Because like that's one of the films that I'm excited to see. But the next one that I probably see will probably be Scream 7. Depending when. Like I have a niece. I think it's like the 2 days before her birth. 2 days after her 7th birthday, Scream 7 comes out. So I may go see that film that day, depending on if she has a birthday party at my house, because, like, maybe I will go see that on the weekend. Hopefully I do. Like, I don't go see it, like, the week later, because I'm going to be talking it. Like, I'll probably do, like I said, a non-spoiler thing, like, my favorite kill was when this person, and I'll probably describe it as that, but like I will turn the comments off in case some random person wants to comment and be like, it was this person, that person, whatever. Same with who the killer is or and stuff. Like, I'm 50-50 when it comes to certain characters in the movie of like who I think it is. That's Ghostface, but it's probably gonna be really hard for me to do it. I was almost like, let me know who you guys think Ghostface is, because why not say that? But yeah. Shannon out. I will see you guys whenever I do the next podcast. Like I said, these will probably be pre-recorded unless you do a live one day. Let me know if you guys want to be guests as well one day, because I can probably leave my Instagram or Discord or whatever in the comment section, and then boom, you guys can be up on a video. Or if you guys are shy, then like a Discord one would probably work too. But yeah, like where I can like share my screen with like a certain picture or whatever. Next video is probably going to be a Chad and Mindy one. Like, will they survive Scream 7? Right. And then I'll probably turn off the comments on that one for sure. Especially if somebody has seen the movie. Because, like, I would hate for everybody else to, like, learn it. Like, somebody spoiling it. But yeah, Shannon out. I'll see you guys later, I guess.